Libras, you are learning to love yourself when it comes to social belonging. So, you and the world, loving yourself so that you choose the places you love to be, that you don't feel like you have to be there for everyone. You're just there for the people that you actually love, that you create social circles around what you love. Part of what Libra's issue is that they plug and play into any situation and they force themselves to go to situations or be a part of things that their heart's not fully in. And that's just because you can doesn't mean you should. So you are now loving yourself in the context of society, loving yourself in the context of friendships, making sure you look out for your heart when in your friendships and make sure you're not getting walked over in your friendships. Now, for this to happen, you've got to create a new vibe of self love. You got to have this vibe of self love in you all times, like sparkling like a crystal. This may mean that carry your favorite stone with you or have some sort of icon that puts you back in touch with your inner child or reminds you of your inner child. But you need a self-love vibe, period, that you already love yourself. And that makes sense because if you're going to find your equal in society, you've got to show up already loving yourself to find someone who already loves themselves. Because otherwise, if you don't, you'll draw on someone who doesn't love themselves and you'll spend all your time trying to appease them, trying to help them love themselves when you yourself should have shown up with a crystal of self-love to begin with, right? Now, the square between Venus and Uranus is you have to reconcile, on the one hand, uh, transformation that needs to happen in your life, and on the other, social ambition. So you are meant to go out there and change your social ambition and really start to shine, but don't let that get in the way of how you are changing your life. Your life must transform. Don't let it be a distraction or an unplugging from the work that has to happen. In the same sense, really don't put yourself out there in the world if you're not including the transformation you've done on yourself, because it's the transformed version of you that's going to do the best. Falling into the old version of you that's non-transformed is going to be more of a challenge. And that north node in your opposite sign at 8 degrees Aries is saying it's now time to get me read. It's time to come up with your vows for what you will be for yourself and to basically walk down that aisle and make a commitment to yourself, to get mirrored to yourself. I always say a mirrored ring is the right hand. So it's a ring on the right hand. I've had people ask, are you married? I'm like, nope, it's my mirrored ring. But anyways, go ahead and get mirrored, make those commitments to yourself and follow through with, social belonging as far as the self-love is concerned.
It's serious joy, joy, joy.